Hi, I'm Faissal Khan and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Faisal, we're having a bit of a rapid fire with you. You just spoke about Karan Johar, so we also are quite inspired by him.
Yeah.
So let's do like a bit of a rapid fire with you.
Why not?
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Best advice given to you by an industry person.
Dharmesh, when I was working with Dharmesh, he told me,
Dharmesh Darshan.
he made Mela. I got to learn a lot from him. Because he used to also, so he told me that in filmmaking, there's no small decision. Even you might think that's a small decision, but the smallest decision, there's no small decision. All decisions are big decisions. When you decide to keep a pin also, you decide to keep a cup on the table. Where should be placed, what color it should be. So even you might think, but sometimes audience might notice that cup. So every decision is very important.
A film of Aamir you wish you had done.
A film of Aamir that I wish I would have done. I would have done Ghulam.
Yeah. Why?
Because what are films that Aamir has done where action is a part of it? I think I'm a action hero by nature.
Yeah, we've seen the muscles in Mela.
Mela and my general persona is tough actually. I find to do romantic scenes very tough actually.
Right.
I mean, I like doing action and it's in me to do action. I should perform all my stunts myself in Mela and all my films. So I get drawn towards action films. I have a tendency to do action well. I'm excited to do it.
Fantastic. What's your dream role?
See, actually, dream role is very difficult to define because an actor looks for good scripts and good different roles. And if you're doing only one role, you're not an actor. You have to perform different characters. So I look for different scripts and different roles. So there's all films that I select is going to be dream roles because I'm going to select only good work. I'm not going to look at it, ye production chota hai, ye producer bada hai, I want good roles. Even like Chinar is a small budget film. But the character is so good, the role is so good that I got excited. Although I decided not to act, it just pulled me and I should do this film. So I like the characters, all my roles which I'm going to do, I'm going to try and do good roles. Different shades, different characters. Try to entertain the audience, and I like to do comedy films sometimes. I'm going to give, my acting career a wider scope hopefully, and I've chalked down some good scripts and kept them in mind, which I would like to do. I would like to do a horror film.
That's interesting.
Believe me, I'll scare people. I would like to do negative shades because I think I have a good personality for doing negative shades as well.
Absolutely. And these days, negative shades.
So I'm open to good work, and I want to just increase my range, wide range of.
No, absolutely, inshallah. On a scale of 1 to 10, if you have to rate Aamir Khan as an actor, how much will you rate Aamir on a scale of 1 to 10?
Aamir will rate it 8.
As a producer?
As a producer, Aamir, 10 on 10.
10 on 10, why?
Because he takes care of the unit a lot, I've heard. That's very good thing. Then he works on this, and the film that he makes, he doesn't see that, he justifies it. And he's a person who makes a film for the creative process, for the creativity of the film. He gives the film full justice, what is required. Other producers say, zarurat nahi hai, chalo chala do. He's not like that. If it's required, whatever it costs, whatever time it takes, whatever effort it takes, he is there. As a producer, as an actor. Like even for Dangal, he's changed his physique so much. So that's for the role. Even when you're making Lagan, he didn't bother that his first productions, itne cost mein, he makes a good product, and for that he goes all out. Whether it's financial, money-wise, creativity-wise, his inputs, all the efforts he puts in editing and all that. So he just gives full thing to the project, the full needed backup,
right?
And that's how the product also turns out good. Like Lagan was an excellent film.
Absolutely. As a TV host, how much will you rate Aamir on a scale of 1 to 10?
He cries too much.
Crying with a lot of people are having issues with actually. He's crying too much.
So, I think he gets involved in the problems of the people also, as a host.
Right.
But I think that shouldn't happen. I feel that.
So how much will you rate him as 1 to 10?
I'll rate him as 6.
Okay. As a brother?
As a brother, I rate him very high. and I'll give him 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
Out of 10. That is great. That is great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how will you rate Twinkle Khanna's sense of humor? She was one of the co-stars in Mela, and of late we've seen her.
Twinkle is a very well-read person, and I used to get amazed by what she's read, and the way she used to discuss. She's a very intelligent person, and she's very witty.
Yeah.
She used to keep passing witty jokes on me also.
Right.
But it's a different thing. I have a habit to laugh at myself. So.
Right. Okay. If you could
understand her humor.
Okay. If you could go back in time when Mela is going in flows, what change would you like to bring in it so that it can become a success?
Yeah. See, actually, the thing that happened with Mela, there was a very good sequence and a song between me and Aamir. And that song, Dharmesh cut off from that film because the length of the film was also slightly long. And there was a beautiful sequence which would have got the house down with laughter. What happened with Mela? It was a comic film, so people were laughing, but they didn't burst out ever. That's what I felt while watching the film with the audience. If that sequence would have come in and the audience khul ke ek baar has deti, you would have got the audience would have been with you. You would have got them. And that scene that chunk of scene made a very big difference to the film. I think if that thing would have been added, I think we would have got
one song. You're saying
there's one song and one good sequence. There's a deadly good comedy sequence with Viju Khote, me and Razak and Aamir and the girl. So that sequence just made the big difference. And one song, the thing is, the very interesting thing is that this same song was used in another film. And the film is, I think, called Love Guru or something like that.
Okay.
And it's called Gori Gori Hum Chori Se Pyar Karenge, something like that. Chori Chori Hum Gori Se Pyar Karenge, Chupke Chupke Aankhein Char Karenge. That song became a very big hit.
Yeah, I can recall it.
Yeah, so it was in Mela actually.
Acha.
And it was a song between me and Aamir.
Okay.
And it was short. And it was a superb song. And I said, Dharmesh, you're cutting one of the aces from the film. I went to his house, I told him, Dharmesh, this is an ace. You remove the ace from a pack and the pack is not there. Film का क्या होता है ना, each scene, each shot is a link.
Absolutely.
You remove one link and it's a pack of cards. It just falls. You're putting each card and you're building up that. You have this card where you put one card and you're building the full image, the full pack of cards. या आप एक कार्ड में डालते बीच में से क्या होगा? वो पूरा कार्ड करके नीचे गिर जाएगा. फिल्म्स के साथ ऐसा होता है. इसलिए धर्मेश का भी यही वर्ड है कि no decision is a small decision. It just stuck with me. So you have to be very careful while making a film. Each small link, each small shot, each small reaction is important.
A director you're dying to work with?
Myself.
You want to direct?
I have learned direction. Right. I will direct when I become older.
Okay.
And when I lose my sort of good looks that I have.
But apart from yourself,
I become ugly and old. Then I lose my brains and direct films.
Any director that you'd like to work with?
I like to work with Murugadoss.
Murugadoss, okay.
Rohit Shetty, because they do action films. Raju Hirani, he makes sensitive films. Right. So these are the kind of directors which I would like to work with.
Great. If a book is written on your life, what do you think it could be called? What do you think a book on your life should be called?
Wow.
Wow?
No, I mean, I'm just thinking now. I'm thinking to write a book on my life because my life has gone through interesting turns and moments. So sometimes I do think that why don't I only write a book about it?
Right.
And I might inshallah come out with something. The title will be something, let's see, I don't know, maybe those 99 days or something like that. Because I was going through a lot of tough times at that point because in our house we had servants, but when I just left the house, I left without anything. So I had bought clothes from the road, second-hand clothes. I used to wear them, and I've gone through really tough times. So I didn't have money that time. I just left the house because of all the problems I was going through. So I didn't have a servant, I didn't have a car. I used to run on a cycle sometimes, and, autos, trains, and all that. But I like to treat life as a journey and as an experience. And those are tough times. So I think those days that I went through, a book should be written about a sudden change in life and those moments. I think one day I will write a book.
What was your mother's reaction when you came back after that entire episode?
My mother was wanting me to come. See, no one wanted this thing to happen, but it happened. I don't know, maybe it was circumstances or stars or bad times, or I mean, I don't blame anyone for it. Neither my family or. I think it was supposed to happen in life, like this film. This film was going. Chinar was going to another hero, but it came to me. Now, I don't know why it happened. After so many years, people tracked me down, even though I had a mental tag. Now you tell me why it happened or how it happened. I don't know why it happened. So I believe a lot in destiny and God. So I don't know why things happen. Right. I believe in God a lot. Allah is there. I believe in God, and I pray very regularly to God. And life, actually, the trick in life is to live for the moment. I really strongly believe in all this. So I don't want to blame anyone for what I've been through or whatever tough times we went through. My mother was very happy that I was back. We are all very happy that we are back together, and But then I had to go through it. I feel. Our family had to go through it.
Who's your toughest critic?
Myself.
You're your toughest critic.
Yeah, because I'm not happy with that. Right now, the Chinar is ready, and whenever I watch it, I feel like, oh shit, this I could have done better. I've already started criticizing myself. When I saw Madhosh, I criticized myself. Before audience could tell me this is a flop, I already said this is a flop, and I said, अगर ये picture चल जाती है, मैं ऐसा हूँ कि अल्लाह मेहरबान है और मैं गधा पहलवान है, क्योंकि मैं गधा हूँ, गधे का काम किया है मैंने, गधे जैसा. So I am that critical about myself.